I sees yous. Nice. All right. Let us start. Welcome to episode 12 of the Four Guys of Quarters podcast. We are back again with the usual crew. We've got Clowns, top left. What's up, Clowns?
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
We got Assassin up top
What's up,
right.
people of the interwebs?
Looking great as usual. Don't get rid of that beard, all right? And we got Chaos on the bottom left. What's up, Chaos?
Hello, guys.
All right. And I did actually change the title this time, ahead of time. And we're trying something out new because Twitch now, just recently, probably a couple weeks ago, added a new section for podcasts. So now I changed the show to gaming talk show. So maybe we'll get some new people in here. But for all those who are here, welcome. Thank you for coming in for episode 12. All right. So let's just, before we get started, we will give a quick shout out to XboxCulture.com, as always, our advertising partner in crime. Go over there, go check out the forums. Apparently, it's only 5 posts that you have to make on there to get into their giveaways. I thought it was 10, or 7. I mean, who knows? Just make sure you get over there, sign up for an account, make some posts. You can get in the giveaways. They're great guys over there. They've got interviews, unique interviews, unique reviews, and it's just a great community of guys. Great source of Xbox news. So go over there, check it out, and I think you guys will like it. And the giveaways are awesome. This month it's going to be the Evil Within, so you can get in on that. And good luck to everybody who does. All right, so let's just get right into it. We'll start with our new press start feature that we debuted last week. We're just going to go over what we've been playing and where we are in the game, maybe, or a little comment here or there about what we've been doing. So this week we will change it up and we will start with Chaos. What have you been playing, man?
I've been playing Destiny and a little bit of Flockers. I need to finish my review, so I've been working on that.
Nice. So yeah, we'll get a review up for Flockers on the site from Chaos. So if you guys are interested in that game, definitely look there for that. Clowns, what have you been playing, man?
I recently started playing 8-Bit Boy. I believe it's on sale right now on the Steam week-long deal for $1, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's like a throwback back to the old days of Super NES, or I'm sorry, NES, and Master System.
Awesome, yeah. I definitely got to check that out. We got codes to check that out. Maybe we'll do a review on the site for that. Who knows, Clowns, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
All right, yeah, we can get a review up on the site, and it looks cool. Definitely got to download that. Thank you, Clowns. Assassin, what have you been playing, man?
I've been playing some Destiny, that Vault of Glass. We completed it yesterday, I believe.
Woo!
Or was it yesterday? I don't know. And then I did D4, Dark Dreams Don't Die. I actually got my review up on 4guysquares.com. Very great game over there.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Awesome. And just so the people know, do you recommend it or not recommend it? That's all you got to say. Don't spoil your review. Just recommend it or not.
I recommend it.
All right, cool. So go over there. Go check out the full review. It's a good one. And you guys will, I think you'll like the review over there. We're starting to get into the review mode, so we'll be getting more reviews up on the site. I have been playing, or trying to play, Forza Horizon 2. That hasn't really been working out for me. It's crashing a lot. I've been in contact with Xbox support. They're not really helping me out, so we'll see what's going on there. I've been playing Castle Storm. I streamed that on my channel. And I'm going to have a review up on the site. I've been really busy, so I haven't been able to get the review up, but I definitely will have it up by middle of next week for sure. And I'll get a review, video review as well, up on the on our YouTube channel. So that's what I've been playing. Oh, a little bit of Plants vs. Zombies as well, which you forgot to mention, Assassin.
Shh.
Oh my god. Anyway, the Twitch chat doesn't work on the computer. It does not work. It looks like it works for everyone.
For
Yeah,
me.
it's working for me.
All right, cool. All right. All right, so that's press start. Just a quick overview. That was good. All right, let's get to the next section. We're gonna talk Briefly again about what do you guess? Destiny Iron Banner talk. Um, s-
Yay!
yep. So of course Chaos is the most excited on the panel. We've got some people that are displeasure have some displeasure in talking about it, but it's
Well,
new
just
and
to say, I'm still the only Destiny person here.
yeah, Chaos is the only real hardcore Destiny person. But I mean, me and Assassin
But
were playing it.
I want to say though, it does have its share of problems that I do know about. I'm not oblivious to it, and I experience the same problems as everybody else. It's just something about it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get away from it.
I hear you, man. I hear you. So the Iron Banner came out. That was on Tuesday, the 7th. So that's what everybody's been looking for, right? Basically, the new playlist where everybody's gear carries over to PvP, multiplayer, and all that great gear you worked to get in the PvE single player. You basically can bring your shiny gear and show it off and kill everyone, right? Chaos? Is that how it's worked out so far?
um, you can bring the gear in, but it wasn't as they Bungie had foretold to us. It was actually different. I want to say it's similar but different. Let's just say that.
Hmm. Yeah.
I mean, I can go in a little bit more in depth if you want.
Yeah, no, we're gonna talk about this for, at least 5 or 10 minutes here. I've got a slideshow working. On I know some people can't see it. Well, I can't really see it either. Where it is on the actual show, but I see it on my broadcast window. Okay, the slideshow basically has a few slides about what the Iron Banner is, the playlist, what you can
Hmm.
get from it, and the fact that you can bring in weapons and armor, and what really matters your attack and defense spec. Not really anything else other than that. But I mean, what have you been seeing in terms of which is more important, maybe the defense or the attack spec for
Um,
your own
at this
guns?
po- at this point, not really neither. The way the Iron Banner is now, I think it's pretty balanced for everybody.
So for doing the Iron Banner stuff, you earned a different set of reputation. It was similar to like the Queen's Wrath, right?
Right.
So the Iron Banner bounties, and this is the part I don't really understand. Maybe you can explain it to
Hmm.
all of us. The ranking of the Iron Banner, like as you rank up, you get better chances of getting different gear or something. I don't really get it.
Okay. The rank one gives you a shader and a emblem. When you wear the shader and emblem, you get 10% more experience. The first rank is pretty easy. You can get that in like a couple games if you win. Um, I think it only takes you 100 rep to get to rank 1. And then after that, it's 1300. And then after that, I think it's 2500.
Okay.
So you can see where it sort of goes from there. They want you to get this shader and the emblem so you can get more experience for doing Iron Banner. Although on the downside, when you play Iron Banner, if you don't win, you don't get the rep. You actually have to win the matches to get the rep.
Ah, okay, okay.
That's the difference between this and regular PvP. There's some more differences. Well, I say there should be more differences, but there isn't.
I love how when the game came out and we heard about this and that there was going to be this kind of event, I in particular was bitching about it. To put it, not to
Mhm.
put it, you know, too frank,
Yeah.
but to be honest, like I was bitching about it. I was kind of like, wow, you get to bring your own guns in. Not everyone's on a level playing field, and
Yeah.
then we finally get it, and people are looking forward to it, and even those people who are looking forward to it aren't getting as much out of it because it's not as big of a gap as you'd expect. I mean, I went
No.
in as a level
No.
23 today, and not the
Mhm.
last couple of matches, but the first couple of matches I went in, I was destroying 28s and 29s like it was
Yeah.
nobody's business, going to 10 kill streak. Like that just shouldn't be.
No. I think I think Bungie tried to make it way too balanced for the lower level people, so they didn't have to hear them say, "Well, why are we getting left out?" Well, you know, I'm sorry that you can't go into an Iron Banner and go up against higher tiered people. That's the reason why it's called the Iron Banner. It's for the higher tier, higher leveled, higher geared people
Mhm.
that you know have this gear, have worked their butts off for this gear, and you come in with your little pea shooter and kill us all. Like, that's not even. How is that fair to everybody else? That's not what it was meant for. What it was meant for in the beginning was Guardian versus Guardian. No balances, no downgrades on damage. It was your damage against their defense. That's the way it should have been.
Hmm.
But somehow we all got turned around, or Bungie got all turned around, and decided, no, we're not going to do that. We're gonna make it balanced for everybody. Everybody can join the Iron Banner. Let's just make it really balanced. And I don't really see a difference between this and regular PvP.
Hmm. To be honest about it, I think the only difference I see is not even with the guns. Like the sniper rifles is still OP as hell. Like I'm still getting dropped consistently by sniper rifles, no question.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
with the defense, it has taken me a lot more rounds to take some guys down at a
Mhm.
higher rank. So that I think that is the biggest difference. So like when I asked you before, attack or defense for the biggest difference, I think I would definitely say defense. The
Yeah,
attack
I
doesn't
think
matter as much.
I'm with you there. I think defense is a big advantage in the Iron Banner.
Yeah. So.
Um, whether or not it's working properly at this moment, I'm gonna say not, because I haven't myself experienced. I took a level 29 Warlock in, which I should be taking quite a few hits, but when a level 21 can kill me just as quick as a level 30, there's something going on there.
Yeah. Yeah. So we have some action in the chat about Destiny. Maverick2474 says, traded in Destiny for NBA 2K15. So worth it. Haven't played in a month. Too short, too many mistakes. Better luck next time. You know what sucks is that Clowns gives a huge thumbs up. What sucks is that I do want to like this game,
Hmm.
but every time I return to it, I'm just like, this is what turned me off about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's I understand there's problems with it. Some people are gonna hate it, some people are gonna love it. It's just difference of opinions.
Hmm.
I know there's problems. I'm not stupid. I know what problems there are.
Hmm.
I just enjoy the game right now.
Yeah. Yeah. So what do the other guys think? We've been talking all the whole time. What do the other guys think about the Iron Banner? I know Clowns hates it, but we'll let him have his turn. Go ahead, buddy.
I'm just so exhausted of Destiny, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It's like how can you make new stuff for the same old thing? It's the same old thing every single time. Wow, you got new drops, new gun skins. That's it. That's all you got.
Mhm.
Strange coins. Big deal. Let's
Mhm.
give us something better than that.
Mhm.
That's my opinion.
Assassin, what do you think, man?
I
Iron
think
Banner.
they're trying to push people to play the damn game. I mean, I see
Of
no
course.
point on playing PvP. I mean, what you spend, I don't know how long a match is, like maybe 10 minutes on getting nothing. So, I mean, yes, it's the Iron Banner. You might get good things, but like every time I play the raid with Chaos, he tells me all this time, I keep on getting raid gear, for my dude. So, like, since the PvP stuff doesn't bring me to level 30, why should I play PvP when I could just play the raid?
Exactly. That's another point. Why should we play the Iron Banner when we don't even get level 30 gear, which in the beginning it wasn't announced, but it was rumored that you had two ways to get to level 30. One of them was doing the raid and getting the raid gear. The other way was the Iron Banner. So that's another lie that they told us or didn't even
Ooh.
confirm on, because the weapons aren't really that good. You probably got legendaries right now that are probably better than the legendaries they got, and so is the gear. I mean, it's the same thing. It's reskinned. I know this.
Mhm.
I've
Mhm.
seen it. It doesn't scale up properly to raid gear. It
Mhm.
doesn't have the same light level.
Mhm. Yep. That's like all the complaints I've been seeing on Twitter. I haven't even been seeing a lot of complaints about how it's not, how there isn't a huge difference in levels and all that stuff. I've been looking on Twitter just for a few opinions about it, and people are just like, the gear's not as good. Like, you don't get level 30 gear. Like, what the hell is the point?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna level up my gear. Like,
I- we just finished all the matches earlier. Me
yeah,
and you, Inferno.
yeah.
And I told you, I was like, once I get this shader, I'm done, because it's not a bad shader. It's white and gold. That would look pretty awesome.
Mhm.
So now that I've got that, I'm probably not gonna be playing any more Iron Banner. I might play a few PvP if I mean, for me, I'm not the PvP person. I'm more playing the actual game, the story mission, whatever.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna play the raid a lot. Um, but that to me seems a lot more fun than getting killed by a level 4.
Right,
You know?
right, yep. It's a shame. It's day 3, and we're already exhausted about the Iron Banner that was supposed to be the huge thing. Everyone was talking
I
about the Iron Banner way before.
I think if the way to fix this is to take away all the bounces and go back to the beginning of what it was supposed to be.
Hmm.
It was supposed to be high level people against high level people, and raise the gear, raise it to where it can actually get you to level 30, and then you won't see as many complaints. If Bungie can do that, I don't think anybody would have a complaint.
Hmm. I agree. I agree. And I was one who hated it at first, but I still agree. Gotta do what they originally promised and everybody was looking forward to. But alright, any more Iron Banner stuff before we move on?
No, the shader looks awesome on my warlock though.
The shader looks awesome on the Warlock. Dude, some of the shaders in the game are awesome though. Some
Yeah,
of the
I
some
just
of the
got
customization awesome.
the God of War, and I'm wearing it on my hunter,
Hmm.
which it makes the cloak on the back. The one I got from the raid, the one that looks like a face hugger. It's got gold embroidering, and then it's all red, so looks pretty awesome.
Nice, yeah. I do like the customization for the characters. They did a good job on that. Um, but yeah, Clown says he has a vow of silence on Destiny, so
That's fine.
we shall move on. So let's move on to what's next. Some new game releases. So a few games have come out the past week. Let's talk about Alien Isolation. This was one that was kind of hyped up a little bit. Everyone was kind of looking forward to this on this panel, at least. Um, now, what do we think? Let's go to Assassin because he knows a good amount about it. So, what do you think, buddy?
Um, I think I know Alien Isolation's getting bad reviews, but in my opinion, from what I saw, um, I want the game. I mean, it's what they said it was sort of like the first movie. There's only one alien on a giant spacecraft in space,
Yep.
because that's where spacecrafts go,
Yep, that
space.
would be it.
Um, so from what I saw, if you played Outlast, it's a little bit like that type of feel. Like you hide underneath things, you can hide in lockers, blah blah blah. But like I don't know too much of the story,
Yeah.
so I can't really explain it because I kind of came in sort of a little bit after the beginning, so I don't know even know what happened, how the
Right.
alien even got there. But there's also cyborgs in the game, which you make the game even a little bit harder because there's multiple. You have weapons, you can shoot them. The
Yep.
alien's invincible, so don't even plan on wasting ammo on them. But I mean, there's tons of stealth. I know people are bitching about the AI of the alien being really annoying because
Yeah,
there's
I've been
like no
seeing that
set
too on
path or
Twitter.
anything.
Yep.
I'm like, that's something like we need. I mean, and if there was a real alien, something tall, that has like face huggers, planting alien bot, inside you, and it pops out of your chest.
Yep.
They're not gonna have a set path. I
Yep.
mean, unless if I'm wrong, they're not gonna walk back and forth.
No,
So
no. I agree. I agree with you.
and, I mean, people are saying it's scary because like he can go into the vents,
Hmm.
walk around, you know, fuck shit up. Um, so I mean, it looks pretty cool. I want to buy it, but I don't think it's probably worth $60.
Right. Yeah.
My opinion.
That's the thing for me. That's the thing for me. I don't know. This is with so many other great titles coming out. Them putting this out at 60. I don't know. Hold on. Before we go on to anyone else, let's just go to the chat really quick. Maverick says he's reviewing it now. Keep a change of pants, and don't be afraid to take it off hard. So, wow, I cannot believe I just said that. Holy cow. Yes. So it's got the scare factor, and a lot of people are looking for that. And we've got a few games coming out that are supposed to be great for people that are fans of horror games. Is this one of the better ones, or like I know we haven't seen. This is really the first one. We haven't seen Evil Within. We haven't seen Evolve. stuff like that. But like, is this supposed to be one? Was this touted to be one of the better ones? Anyone? Assassin?
I mean, it probably looks scary, but I feel like since I mean, past with Sega, they didn't really make too good of Alien games. I haven't played it,
Yeah.
and so I mean, Evil Within could be even more scary. Like we haven't played it, so.
Right. Right. All right, Clowns. What do you think? Do you have any thoughts about Alien Isolation?
Um, Not yet. I mean, it reminds me kind of like the one on the Jaguar back in the day with like the vents and walking around. But I'd really have to play it to get a good feel for it.
Gotcha. Yeah. Chaos. What do you think about this one?
I'm with you, Assassin. I think it's more of an Outlast
Hmm.
reskin over. Um, from what I hear from IGN, they despised it a little bit. Some of the environments look the same,
Yeah.
doing the same thing. I think the only way to actually save your progress is like hitting a little telephone.
Yep.
And sometimes when you do that, you actually get killed by the alien itself. So that seems
Jesus.
like it would suck if you're getting ready to save and you got past this hard point, and the next thing you know, you just stand there and you can't even pick up the phone because you got a alien's tail through your stomach. So yeah,
Yeah.
I big letdown.
Yeah. That's. I mean, the reviews have been pretty bad. Not universally bad though. Some people have given it good reviews. Metacritic score. I don't know what it is, but I can look it up really quick for this one. But I don't think it's as low as you'd think. Like 80. Metacritic score is 80 for it. So I mean, some of the big guys gave it bad reviews. I mean, if we ever get a review copy, we'll definitely put a review up on the site. But exactly what
Yeah,
I thought when I saw it. It was kind of like Outlast.
if anybody at Sega's watching, don't worry about what I said. I will take a copy of whatever.
Nice. So true.
I'm a sellout. I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. Um, but yeah, kind of like Outlast. I think so, would you say Assassin that if you're a fan of Outlast, you'd like this?
Um, Probably.
All right.
There's a lot of different elements to the game instead of just finding batteries and
Yeah. Yeah.
cheats.
Yeah.
But there was one thing I wanted to add. I
Yeah.
believe I heard this right. You can get like flashbangs and noisemakers and flares. And what I heard, if you throw so many of them, the AI actually like I could hear this wrong, like adapt and like so, like an alien. If you
Ooh.
threw a flare so many times, like you threw like 100 of them in the play,
Yep.
you know, through whatever playthrough, that he will actually maybe not go for them as often.
That's cool. I
That's
like
what
that.
it could be wrong. That's what I heard. So
That's really cool. I like that. A little bit of adaptive AI. I mean, granted, they should probably have that by now, but I do like that.
yeah.
Anything else on Alien Isolation before we move on? All right. So next one, I know everyone loves this one. NBA 2K15. Where's the jizzle? We're gonna talk about NBA. Jizzle, come on now. Want to see you in the chat. Um, so yeah, basically from what I've seen, it's just another year of basketball. Anybody else see anything about this? No, Clowns, you're not gonna pick it up? Come on, I know you love the NBA 2K franchise.
I think the graphics are great and the gameplay looks great, but
Yeah,
I don't really follow basketball that much.
right. From what I saw, the graphics aren't really that much better from last year. I mean, they looked phenomenal last year, but from what I saw, the graphics weren't great. The menus apparently are much improved. Last year, they pushed the game out. The menus were like dog crap. The menus were literally like somebody just took a blank canvas and slapped some words on it. It was really bad. But apparently, they've improved the menus a lot, and it actually looks like a polished kind of next gen game. But there are a ton of reports on Twitter about bugs and stuff. Jizzle says, if by another year of basketball you mean another great sports game, that is what I mean. I mean, the 2K franchise is exceptional for basketball. Well, I mean, that's really all they do now, but 2K franchise has basketball nailed down. So that is what I mean by that, Jizzle. Cutscenes are insanely better. He says he'll be doing a guest review for this one, so stay tuned. So we'll have a guest review on the site from the Jizzle for 2K. So look for that. But other than that, I don't think anybody here is a huge basketball fan other than me, and I don't really play basketball video games, but I am a big basketball fan. Anybody else have anything to say about this? All right. So that came
I'm
out on
speechless.
Clowns is speechless. Came out on Tuesday. So go pick it up if you haven't. $60. So yeah. All right. Next game. People will have more to say about this. Hopefully, Project Spark. This is one of Assassin's favorite games actually. So, Assassin, how excited are you that Project Spark is free?
Oh, I am so excited. You know, I always wanted a game where they're like, you can build whatever you want, but then you have to pay for it. So it's not
So wait, it's
free.
like Minecraft, but with microtransactions.
Yes.
Oh, great,
Yes. Yep.
great.
See, here's the thing. I don't know. I don't know if it's like Minecraft. Actually, I'm inclined to say Minecraft is a little better than this. From the basic starter pack standpoint, you can buy a lot of stuff, and you can get really, really ingenious with what you build in this. You can really make almost anything. It's a
You
great.
can essentially make like your own video game
Yeah, right.
using
Exactly.
their engine.
Exactly. You can make whatever you want. You can make whatever video game you want. People have done that. You can go check them out on YouTube. You can check them out on Xbox One. You can watch the videos. You can go preview some of the games that they've made and stuff, even with just the free version of this game. But microtransactions, ugh. Cloud, you into this at all? Spark?
I was in the beta when it first came out, and
Oh, what did you
I
think of
gotta
that?
I really liked it a lot. It was difficult, had a learning curve.
Yeah.
But you were able to download like other stuff people created, and it made the game a ton of fun. It's so interactive.
Yeah.
I mean, it's different.
Yeah. The thing that turned me off right away, and I know the people are talking about this already in the chat about the beta being crap, but you know, the beta, that's what turned me off about the game. Like, I've almost no interest in downloading this, even though I know that in theory it's awesome, but because the beta was just so clunky in terms of like the frame rate, control issues, stuff like that. I mean, we also have people in the chat saying if you play the beta, download it again. So maybe for the wrong reasons, but easy achievements, I guess. What do you think, Clowns, about microtransactions though in this game?
Well, I think for the fact that they made the game free and there's a lot to do in it, as far as create your own stuff, I could see them doing microtransactions. I think that's definitely the way of the future for a lot of games. I think it's going to keep bringing in residual income. I wouldn't be surprised eventually, just for example, if NBA 2K15 added different color basketballs. I mean, it's just the nature of the business. It's going to happen.
Yep. Good point. But I mean, I didn't look too much into the cost of microtransactions. Did you, Assassin?
Don't you have, no, but don't you have to buy like credits or something? Like, I forget.
Yeah,
how that,
that's what it's like. It's like
transactions.
yeah, it's
Okay.
like credits. Yeah, exactly. So I mean, you don't necessarily buy specific items. I mean, that just lends to the creativity aspect. You just buy credits, but I mean, I feel like for some people that make really complex things, they're gonna unload a ton of money into this game, which kind of sucks. But in theory, this game is awesome. It's just awesome, the stuff you can do with it. So definitely go check it out. It's free right now. Came out on Tuesday, I believe. Anything else on Project Spark? Chaos?
No, I just like the fact that somebody remade Legend of Zelda on it. That seems pretty awesome
Yes,
to me.
exactly. Yeah, you can remake old games too, which is really cool. I mean, you can really do anything with it. So in theory, it just sounds so awesome, and it should be very popular. The thing is, the beta was not that great, and I think it scared some people off, including me. So
I think it was way too long of a beta. I think they should have initiated everything a lot earlier when it was still hyped up to me
Right.
personally.
Yep. I mean, if I go back to it, which I probably will, just because it's free, and I check it out, and I feel like the beta may have ironed out a lot of the issues that I had with it, then maybe I'll put some money into it. But that's the problem with betas. They can either turn you off or get you really hyped.
Um,
So,
I
what's
have the
up?
prices for some of the microtransactions. If you
Oh,
want to,
go ahead. Yep.
500 tokens is $5. 2,750 is 10, or 25, and then there's 10, $150
Okay.
microtransactions.
Wow,
So
dude, that's a
they're
lot.
expensive.
That's big money. Jizzle says they were charging people money in the beta. I don't remember that, but I mean, I'm gonna take your word for it. But that's kind of ridiculous. Hopefully that stuff carries over, because if it didn't carry over, that'd be ridiculous. I'm guessing it did though. Um, but if anybody's hyped up for this, let us know in the chat. We'll show you out. But for now, I think we're gonna move on. Right? No one has anything else for Project Spark. If you're creative, give it a go. But I prefer Minecraft personally. All right, here we go. We're gonna talk about some indies now. Some of the new indies that have come out. Two indies in particular: Dive Kick, which, wow, what a game! That's all I can say about Dive Kick, and Styx Master of Shadows. Which one do you guys want to talk about first?
Dive
We
kick.
can,
What do you think,
Just
Cloud?
kidding.
Dive Kick?
yeah, that's fine. I just want to say though that I actually, got a chance to get hands on with the game, and believe it or not, I actually had a lot of fun with it. It's like, to me, it feels like a Street Fighter spoof, kind of. There's no use of like the directional pad or up
It's
down
just
movement like
two
that.
buttons,
It's
right?
two buttons. That's it. But the cast of characters, it's creative, and that's what I'm loving with these indie games that are pumping out, is that they're creative. They're like from the heart. The artwork is good. I mean, they definitely bring something to the table, and it's priced perfectly for an indie game. And I think that if you were a Street Fighter fan or Mortal Kombat fan, anything like that, you need to pick this game up and try it out yourself.
Cool. So so it's $10, right, clowns? Is that right?
$10.
$10. This game's been around a while, actually. For people who are interested in the story of this game, kind of the background of it, it started off as a Kickstarter campaign, and then one of the studios out there, Iron Galaxy Studios was the name of the development studio. They kind of picked it up and said that they wanted to co-develop it, and then at that point they pulled the Kickstarter campaign because they got enough funding to put this game out. So it's been out for it's been out for over a year, I think. Came out first on the PS3, Vita, Windows, on Steam, and then this one in particular is called Dive Kick Edition, like adding edition. So edition plus, actually, this one's called, and basically it's nothing really new per se. It's basically balance updates, but yeah, clowns, you're liking it, huh?
Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm gonna go through and play as each character and beat the game. It's just a lot of fun, and the stuff the characters do after each round, it just adds more creativity to something like this.
Turtle says that the Gat from Johnny Gat from the Saints Row series is in Dive Kick. That's incredible.
Yep,
Nice.
he's there. He's there.
That's incredible. So yeah, the two buttons are just what? Is it just like jump and kick? Is that it, or dodge and kick?
Dive and kick, and
Oh,
you get
dive
to
and
assign which buttons do that for you.
Ooh, I love it. I love games where you can change the
Right
controls.
trigger, left trigger. Right trigger, left
Ooh,
trigger.
Chaos is like in right trigger, left trigger. Assassin, you gonna pick this up, bro? What do you think of this one?
After I see some gameplay, right now, yeah.
Yeah, right now we
But
got a slideshow going on in the middle, showing a little bit of the screens. It's pretty basic, but go ahead, Assassin.
maybe if Clown streams it or something, I'll watch and
Yeah, maybe
decide from there.
Clown's got a review copy, so shout out to them for giving us a copy of the game to review. We'll have a review up on the site, but Yeah, definitely check out. Maybe he'll stream it, but it's really unique. And what is this? What is this? Maybe you can explain this really quick, clowns. This bar at the bottom with the shoe.
To be honest, when I played the game, I didn't really focus on that. I just focused on getting headshots and just kicking people in the head. That was my main objective. But I'll go back and take a look at it and look at the functionality of it and see what it's for.
All right, cool. Yeah, so we'll have that in the review, but yeah, I think it's like kind of like a special move. I think you can change. I think the characters have more than one special move, too. I think that's what it's for, but I'm not 100% certain. This game just came out yesterday. Actually, it was supposed to release on Tuesday, but it came out on the 8th. So it's $10. Go check it out. It's very weird though. I'll give you that. Definitely watch a stream before you buy it because it's pretty unique. Apparently, the stream likes the look of the game, but the way you kick is a little weird, according to Garrett. It's
You
basically
dive and then kick. That's the name of the game.
right. Exactly. It couldn't be named better. I don't think it describes the entire game in the title. It's great. It's just great. It's fun.
You got to get used to that though. But like the way
Yeah,
that you
it's
dive and kick, I mean,
Mm.
you just can't jump in and start fighting. I lost a lot that way. But yeah, once you get used to it, it is a lot of fun.
So, Clowns, you'd say it's a steep learning curve, bro?
No, it takes a couple rounds and you're like, oh crap, that's
Okay.
why I died.
I want to make a game called Rochambeau.
Oh, dude! If that took off like this, dude, this game is so popular, man.
I know it is. It is. It really is though. But
Oh my god.
there's actually like competitive stuff for it. So
Yeah. No
gonna
kidding, dude. One hit kills for the win, according to Jizzle. I've never seen a one hit kill in this game, but I'll take your word for it.
Man,
Yeah,
you gotta
it is
execute the dive kick perfectly.
All one hit kills.
Listen to how we're talking. Chaos is just like, you gotta execute the dive kick perfectly. Like, it's 2 buttons, damn it. But, it's crazy. People will go nuts for this.
I'm just kidding. It's a popular title.
No, it's true. It's true, dude. I mean, we're making fun of it a little bit, but it's really popular. It's
Yeah.
no joke.
I mean,
Like I think
seriously,
even like
it's-
there's like competitive stuff out there too. So
Yeah, yeah.
it's a lot of fun. Once you play it, you'll see what I'm saying. But it is a lot of fun.
Jizzle says, "Well, wait, what? I thought all hits were one-hit kills. No, I don't think all hits are one-hit kills, right?
Yeah, they are.
Oh, they are one-hit kills. Oh, well, excuse me then. I didn't know that. That is really weird then. That's even more weird than I thought. Holy cow! Oh my god. Well, let us know in the chat if you have anything else to say about dive kick. But for now, I think we're gonna move on.
I got one thing.
Oh, go ahead.
It's unrelated to this game, but right when we got to this game, I got an email from Project Spark. Anyone who logged into the game before the 5th of October got 12,000 credits and 3 days of Spark Premium.
Ooh.
Okay. Let's sweeten the deal a little bit. I gotta get
Oh
on
my
there.
god. Sorry.
I gotta get on there.
No.
Um,
I'm freaking out.
Oh wow, he's freaking out over there.
Different matter.
Oh okay. So what did the chat say about Project Spark? They said at the end there. They said you can buy a starter pack for $40 in stores that has a lot of the stuff included. Okay, we'll have to check that out then. Maybe we'll revisit it in a later podcast. I didn't know that. People think that's still a little much, but we'll see what the starter pack has in it, and we'll talk about it on another show. But thanks for letting us know. $40. That's still a lot, I think, for it, but we'll see. All right, let's go to the next game, which Chaos is kind of interested in. Styx Master of Shadows. Is this game like a reskinned Assassin's Creed / Prince of Persia? I mean, I don't really know a ton about this game, to be honest. All I know is that the price is way too much, in my opinion. This game came out, what? Was it yesterday or the day before? I think it might have been yesterday.
It's been out on PC for a bit.
It's been on PC for a while, okay. But is that basically what it is? It's like an infiltration. It's got a little bit of RPG elements into it, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
It's like dark fantasy. You play as a goblin, right? The goblin's name is Styx. That's what it is.
Yeah, his name is Styx. It plays like a little bit like Thief, more like a sneaking. almost a little ominous of like Hitman in the way like you can hide bodies and stuff. But it looks very interesting, and apparently it's got a pretty cool story to it. So that's always nice. And there's some RPG elements to it as well, how you customize your character and
Right.
stuff.
Right. Well, that's cool. I watched a few streams about it. Um, it looked good. I mean, it looks good. It's just 30
Mm.
bucks for this. I mean, 30
Yeah,
bucks for
it's
an indie title.
little bit too much for
Um,
my taste. Unless the developers want to give us a review copy, I would love to review it because it looks so interesting.
mhm. Yeah, I mean, it's got a lot of verticality like Assassin's Creed as well. Um, if you're spotted though, like in Assassin's Creed, if you're spotted, you can very easily get away and reset your course and regroup. But in this game, everything I've seen on the streams, if you get spotted, it's over.
Yeah.
Which I'm not sure I like that, but
Well, there's a fighting mechanic for like a parry. Like you got to time it perfectly.
yeah.
You got to do that like certain amount of times before you actually kill the enemy. So
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So the chat says Maverick says, "Wish I'd gotten a review copy. Looks so good." It does look good. It's just 30 bucks. Jesus. That's a lot
did
of
you
money.
see why I was freaking out earlier
I did see that. You got a couple legendary engrams.
from the weekly strike?
Wow, dude. That's sick.
And now I'm gonna go decrypt them for trash, probably.
Cloud's is shaking his head. No more Destiny.
Okay, I'm done.
No,
I
you're rightfully
hope-
excited.
I hope that there's a bug and you get greens.
Oh,
Nope.
wow.
Wait.
Wow.
Nope, 2 legendaries. 3 legendaries, my bad.
Wow. Any of the other guys on this game? Sticks? What do we think about this one? Assassin. Oh, Clown's good.
I thought it was $39.99.
No, it isn't. It's $29.99. I can check again, but I'm fairly certain it is $29.99. Let me check again. Would you have picked it up if it were 20?
Yep.
It's $29.99. I just checked in the store. So if it were 20, maybe. Assassin, what do you think?
20 maybe. Some indie games are just way too expensive. So
Yeah,
I
dude.
mean-
That one's too expensive. This one's too expensive.
Yep.
And I haven't even gotten a good look at the graphics because I've been watching on stream, so I don't know if the graphics are really that good. I haven't seen any reviews either about the graphics, but the art style is just like so much like Mordor too. So I've already got Mordor, which blows the doors off this game, in my opinion. So it would have to be really good or really cheap in order to convince me to get it at this point. And I can just see this one going on sale for deals with gold at some point, right? Yeah, it's gotta. It's gotta.
I could see that, but I don't think in the next 6 months though. But I could eventually see it.
Yeah, you're probably right. Clown's probably not in the next 6 months, but maybe next summer when there's another dry spell, pick it up on the cheap. Maverick says $25 at most. I bet it'll be on gold deals with gold soon. Yeah, we just yep, we agree. We agree. So go check that out if you're interested. If you like Assassin's Creed and Prince of Persia and Lord of the Rings kind of stuff, I think you'll like it. So, but 30 bucks, a little too much. All right. So let's move on to the next topic, which is actually before we. No, we'll go to the new additions section of this podcast, which is essentially there are the first generation of games that came out. Some of the launch games that came out for the console are now getting these new additions, if you will. They're like the games with all of the prior DLC, almost essentially, and for a cheaper price. So the 4 games that got that new edition treatment would be Rise, Son of Rome, Forza 5, Battlefield 4, and Dead Rising 3. So Rise came out on Tuesday. It's $50. You can get it digital and retail, and it comes with the 4 prior DLC packs. And so that's $50. Forza, that's $50 as well. It was supposed to be released in the summer, like in July-ish. I think it was announced at E3 it was going to be out in July, but they pushed it back. Comes with Top Gear pack that comes with 10 downloadable cars. It's got 17 tracks in total, so you get a lot of the DLC with that. It's $50. Then we've got the Battlefield 4 Premium Edition that was just recently announced. That comes with Battlefield Premium, so you get all 5 of the DLC packs. The last one hasn't been released yet, Final Stand, but all the prior ones you get, including Final Stand, you just don't get it right out of the box if you buy it now. And it 360 wasn't on the release list for this one, guys. It only said PS4, PS3, Xbox One, and PC. You think that was a typo?
It could be. I don't know why they wouldn't put
Or
it for the
just a
360.
omission? I just do not get it. Anyway, so that one is $60, right, Assassin?
I believe so.
I think that's $60. And the last one, Dead Rising, Apocalypse Edition. That comes with the 4 DLC packs that were the untold stories of Los Perdidos. So the ones that were the story, they had to do with the story progression in the game, not that super wacky inflatable tube man arcade edition that was announced and released during E3. Not that one, but the 4 story extensions, and that's $50 as well. So yeah, so those are the new additions. What do you guys think of them? You gonna pick any of those up? Anybody?
My case, no, because I mean, I already own Dead Rising, already own Forza, Rise. I mean, what is it? All multiplayer DLC, if I'm right.
Yeah.
Uh,
A lot of it's multiplayer DLC, yeah,
yeah.
and
So
like
I mean,
costumes and stuff.
I'm not a big fan of the multiplayer. So, I mean, it looks good if you have a couple friends, but so far I don't think any of my friends have the game. I don't even own the game. So I mean, I'm not gonna spend $50. Maybe 20, but not 50.
So if you were to pick one assassin out of this group, which one do you think is the best that you'd pick up?
Price wise, I would do Forza because technically, do they give you the car pass, which is
Yes.
like
Yep.
if that's $50 right there.
Yep. So
So I mean, they're basically giving you another $50 content.
right. So and you get this Top Gear pack.
Yep.
So, so yeah, the chat I guess is talking about Sunset Overdrive. I guess I'll address that really quick. Yeah, a lot of us think it's great. We're gonna get it. So we're not gonna talk about it too much on this podcast, but as it gets closer, we'll definitely be featuring it on a later podcast. So definitely come back for that. But yeah, a bunch of us are getting it, right? Who's not getting it? Anyone not getting it here?
What game? Sorry,
Sunset Overdrive.
Sunset Overdrive.
I am not grabbing that
Oh,
game.
Assassin is the one that hates it. I knew it.
The one.
Yep. Yeah, I knew it.
Always you, Assassin.
Assassin didn't like it. Yeah, earlier Chaos Clowns was like, "What are you nuts, Assassin? Are you nuts?" It was great. It was absolutely great. But
It's gonna be one of those titles like you can just jump in, have fun, go back to whatever else you was doing.
Yeah.
It's not serious at all. I think it's gonna be buttloads of fun.
but we'll talk about it
And,
more.
you know, it's one of those titles you could trade Destiny in for.
There you
Well,
There you go.
I would trade Destiny in, but I bought it
Bought it
digitally.
digitally. Yep,
so
same here. Same
I'm
here.
kind of stuck with it.
Yep. Wow, that's a big step.
But
up
it
for
will
Chaos.
it
Wow.
will definitely get me away from Destiny
Yep, for sure.
for quite a while.
Yeah.
If you guys are on, you want to do the multiplayer, I'm so up for it.
definitely. I'm definitely getting it. And I'm sure we'll have no problem getting 8 people. 8-person co-op, dude, on Sunset Overdrive. That's
Yeah.
gonna be a lot of fun. And
I'm
Assassin's just not gonna be
thinking.
included, I guess. Just as
Well,
simple as that.
Well, who knows? Maybe a truck full of Sunset Overdrive bundles of Xboxes and games comes by, hits a bump, and boom, copy.
Wow. What were you gonna say, Chaos?
Nothing. I just lost my train of
Oh,
thought.
okay. All right. All right. Let's get back to the new editions thing. Turtle says new editions of games look pointless. It just feels like they're releasing these to fill the space in the calendar. But do they even
Yeah.
need to fill the space? The calendar's loaded right now with games. I mean, I don't know if it's just filling space in the calendar or they're just trying to get more money out of these old titles. Because a lot of these old titles are just going to be left in the wayside. And it is smart, I think, for them to release these before Black Friday. Because you know on Black Friday, these titles are going to be heavily discounted.
Oh,
And
definitely.
people aren't going to look at these legendary ones. These ones aren't going to be discounted. It's going to be the original ones. They're just going to clear stock. People are going to go for that. So, um, yeah, the Jizzle Assassin already talked about the free credits with Project Spark. But thanks for letting us know anyway. Appreciate it. So the two other guys, what do you guys think about the new additions? Which one would you guys get?
Probably Dead Rising, because I wanted to get Dead Rising 3 back, and if I got it back with all the DLC, that would be cool with me.
Nice. Yep. I agree. I mean,
I
I
would
had.
probably go for the same Dead Rising 3.
Yep. Yeah. Dead Rising didn't work on my first couple consoles, but I have it digitally now, courtesy of Microsoft. Thank you. And so I'm not going to be getting Dead Rising, unfortunately. But the Battlefield one's intriguing too. I mean, they fixed everything with that. Well, not everything. I'm not going to say everything, but they fixed a lot of stuff with that fall patch. And if you didn't have it and you want to get premium, you know, Hardline isn't coming out anytime soon. Really, who knows when that's going to actually come out. And I think this could be a good pickup for people who want to get all the DLC. And the DLC is excellent for Battlefield, so I think that one's worth it too. But I agree with the other two, with Chaos and Clowns. Dead Rising looks like it's the best value add. Um, Rise, I think, is kind of pointless, as Assassin said. All multiplayer DLC, and it depends on other people playing. So
I would take Rise if it was for free for Games for Gold. I would take that,
I think it'll be the
but
first one
I
eventually.
hope so.
I think it'll be the first full retail that's released, but that's a big eventually. Who knows when that's gonna happen? Guys in the chat, let us know which of these you think is the best. Or if you're watching this later on YouTube, comment or hit us up on Twitter. Let us know which one you guys think is the best deal, and we'll respond for sure. Turtle says I would get Battlefield 4 since it comes with a premium. I already own the other three on disc. Yeah, so some of the people, if you have an Xbox One, likelihood is you own a bunch of these games, unless you got on the bandwagon really late. But a lot of the people who own Xbox One probably have one or multiple of these games, so you're gonna be left out a little bit on some of these. But I mean, I guess they're gonna sell more copies now of these games, so I mean it's a good thing, I guess. But Rise is definitely pointless. Jesus. I don't know. I don't know who's gonna buy that one. Jizzle says Battlefield 4 in theory. He hasn't played since all the issues have been resolved, but that's the best one he thinks. And Maverick says he loved Rise and he thinks he's in the minority, but we liked Rise. It's just that this edition doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't think. Right? Assassin, you loved Rise, didn't you?
Rise was good.
Clowns loved the story, right?
On Rise, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, Assassin, go ahead. What are you gonna say?
It's just not a $60 title. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this one's 50. It comes with all the DLC, but the value added just doesn't make up for it. I don't think. Doesn't get you to 50. So yeah. All right. So those are the new additions. Anything else to say about them, guys?
Make the original games down in price, please.
They will, dude. Black Friday. Guaranteed these are on sale on Black Friday. Guaranteed. I bet you you'll be able to find Rise for $20. I'm calling it right now. What's today's date? 10/9. 10/9, I'm calling it. $20. You'll find it somewhere. I'll probably pick it up again. I mean, I didn't buy it the first time I got it on GameFly, but I'll probably get it if it comes down to 20. Just because the story was that good. Game is beautiful too. Graphics are amazing. Anything else? New additions, guys?
Nope.
All right. let's move on then to something that I almost left off the podcast. Thank God Chaos messaged me earlier. The Diablo 3 patch that came out this week added a few cool things. Some of the things you need to have unlocked in adventure mode to actually enjoy, which sucks, but understandable. Let's just go over some of the major things that were fixed slash added in this patch. So first thing I thought we'd talk about that's in the patch, legendary gems. So legendary gems, you can use them, you can socket them, and essentially they're like regular kind of socketable gems, but they add like really powerful abilities. Some of them, some of them, like one of the ones I looked at, you could add to a weapon, and your primary attack damage lingers for 3 seconds on the enemy, which is crazy. Like you hit them once and it attacks them for the next 3 seconds. That's nuts. Any of the other ones that you looked into Chaos at all for the legendary gems? If he's there.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't see any of the legendary gems, but the guy I spoke with about the patch, he had played Destiny uh, a lot on PC, and he said this is
No,
just
no,
brings it in
Diablo,
line.
Diablo, not
He just
Destiny.
Diablo.
brings it. Diablo.
You have Destiny on the brain, bro.
Sorry.
It's all
Diablo
good.
3 on PC, and he said this just brings it in line with the PC side, which I think is a good thing because this is what they had promised. They said that all the updates and stuff was going to keep us in line with PC. So every time PC got an update, we were going to get the same.
Right. So that's exciting. That's awesome. I mean, these legendary gems, I mean, don't get me wrong, these are going to be not the easiest thing to find. So it's not like you're just going to be
No,
walking around and get these immediately. You're going to have to
no.
grind still. Um, so anything else about legendary gems, guys? Some of them look cool. I'm looking at them right now. I wish I could put these on the podcast, but I can't. Um, but some of these are really unique compared to a lot of the other gems you find. So,
Right. Are any of them class specific, like Warlock or not Warlock, or Witch Doctor and like Barbarian or anything like
it
that?
doesn't look like any of them that I'm looking at right now are class specific, which I think is a good thing. However,
Right.
some of them do have specific effects that you could argue are better for certain classes. Like here's one, um, like this one is like, let me see it. Sorry, I gotta scroll over. This one is 50% chance on hit to gain swiftness, increase your attack speed for 1% by 1% for 4 seconds, and can stack up to 15 times. So obviously that's probably going to be a little bit better for the slower guys. Um, or how about 15% chance on hit to smite a nearby enemy for 2,000% of weapon damage as holy damage. So um, that's probably going to be better for certain classes. Um, yeah, so stuff like that. It's really intricate stuff, which I really like. It's really intricate changes. Um, but yeah, that's legendary gems. Um, what's next? Oh, so there's also a thing called that's kind of related. It's called I can't even pronounce this, and if I do this wrong, Chaos, tell me.
Okay.
Remelad Remelani's gift. I don't know what
That's
that.
close enough.
All
Close
right.
enough.
So that thing, right? This is a cool one. This one, you can use this. You can use this gift to add a socket to a weapon that doesn't have one.
Right.
Right. So that's badass, right?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, you can do this. I think already with the chick that you save in the new expansion.
Reaper
I
Soldier.
think, yeah, I think you can re-roll some of the exotic weapons, some of the the stats on those. You can re-roll them, and one of them is add sockets. You can get sockets on like weapons and armor and stuff like that.
Right. Right. So that one's really cool. I like that a lot. Um, What else do we got? We've got the what do you call it? The new portals that come out after you kill
The
the
goblins, the
goblins.
treasure
Thank you, the
goblins. Yep.
treasure goblins. Yeah. So now when you kill a treasure goblin, you know the guys. If you play Diablo, the guys that run around and spit out cash and loot and stuff as you're hitting them. It now can open a portal,
Hmm.
and then you'll get in and you'll be able to get a bunch of treasure inside of the portal. And there could be a boss that appears in there. Chaos, is that right?
Yeah, there's a boss that appears in there. I'm assuming sort of like an elite, like you can find around in the story mode, sort of like a special event boss. So um, who knows what you can get out of the little vault or whatever.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Um, Apparently that doesn't happen if you're doing a rift, which is like kind of like a survival kind of mode, if you will, for people who aren't familiar with Diablo. If you're doing rifts, then it doesn't show up. So if you find a treasure goblin, you'll never find this new vault if you're doing a rift. So and it's only in adventure mode, which kind of sucks. Um, but you'll get there. If you beat the game, you'll get there. So you'll open up adventure mode and you'll experiencing it. Assassin, are we making you jealous with this Diablo talk?
I don't even know what you guys are really saying. It's going
I
out
know.
going in one ear and out the other. It's just
Dude,
like
once you get Diablo though, you'll love it. That's another game that maybe will go on sale on Black Friday, and you might have to pick up Assassin because I think once you get
like
it, you'll like it.
I do. I mean, I do want to go back and play some Diablo and get to adventure mode because I didn't get past the uh, last chapter there.
Right, right.
Unlock it, but I do want to go back and do that.
Mhm. We'll get back on it. I'll definitely be back on it. I have it digitally, so I'm not ever gonna get rid of it. Clearly. Um, Last couple of things. What do we got? The cesspools. I don't really know a lot about that, Chaos. Do you know more about the cesspools?
It, what I know about it is it's a unique Rift map that you can get into. So that's all I know about it. Somebody
Yes.
was telling me about a cow map. Do you know about the cow map?
No.
Apparently, this was a joke by Bungie, and I think it's just only in PC. But
No, not
when you go
Bungie.
into this,
Not
yeah.
Bungie. Blizzard.
God damn it. Okay. Apparently this was
someone
a
needs an
joke by.
introduction.
Apparently, this was a joke by Blizzard, saying that people said that Diablo, the original one, was too bland. Well, they took that to heart, and apparently they added this map in the Greater Rift that was like all colorful and clouds and everything else. So I don't know if this is the map they're talking about or a different one.
Jesus, dude. Man, that is ridiculous. Um, I've never seen that before. I'm gonna have to look that up on YouTube. The Jizzle says the cow map is real. So
Yeah, okay. So he would know.
yeah. So that's unbelievable. Um. Oh my god. If that were in the Xbox One version, oh my god. If I ever came across that, I'd lose it. Jizzle says it was in Diablo 1 as well. Interesting. I'll have to look that up on YouTube. Um, what else we got? What else we got? Last thing that's really the big point, the last point that's really big is that now there's a new type of the Nephilim rifts. So now there's a rift that just continues endlessly if you want to. So you take on the waves of enemies and you have a time limit, and if you defeat them, you can either go on and do a harder level to get better gems and legendary stuff, or you can just take the legendary stuff it offers you. But if you die, you lose the stuff. So you have to make that decision whether or not you want to keep going infinitely and keep going on to the next level and potentially get more gear, or do you think that you're not going to make it and just take the gear that you're given?
So it's a gauntlet, pretty much.
Yeah, essentially. That's essentially what it is. But once I get to adventure mode, I want to try that out, but apparently it's adventure mode only, just like a lot of the stuff that's been added, but
Hold on.
I feel like Clowns isn't as excited about this as I thought he would be. You don't want to go back to Diablo, Clowns?
What's that?
You don't want to go back to Diablo?
No, I think I'm done with it for a while.
Really?
Yeah, I want to start playing some other stuff.
Yeah. Assassin, I really want to get you on Diablo though.
Yep.
He's like, yep. What would the price have to be for you, Assassin, to get on Diablo?
How much is the game?
Right now it's 60. The full
60.
retail is 60. How much?
60. That's how much it has to take to get me on the game. $60.
No. How much would it have to be for you to get it? That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. $1. That's all I can afford.
Wow. Okay. All right. Forget it then. All right. We're done with Diablo talk. That's nobody's excited except me and Chaos. All right. Let's go on. Let's move on. Last couple topics here. Let's talk deals with gold. I know everybody knows stuff about this, so we'll be able to talk about it a little bit. What do we have here? We've got Metal Gear Solid is half off. Metal Gear Solid 5, the demo edition. I mean, what? Sorry. I meant Ground Zeroes. $15. Worth it, guys. $15, half off.
Half off for a game that someone can beat in 8 minutes.
Less, I think. I think people have actually beaten it less.
It's less. No,
Yeah.
I think the amount of time they beat it is the amount how much we should pay. So if they beat it in 2 minutes, we should pay $2.
Wow. All right. I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, there is a lot of stuff to do if you want to do a lot of side stuff, but the main mission can be completed. You can get the credits to roll after 8 minutes or less. That's, I don't know. Maybe I understand they were trying to satisfy people with this one, but God, that was a short game. Clown, you gonna pick up Metal Gear Solid?
No, I'm gonna skip on that one.
Nice. You guys are more excited, or you liked? I think you both played both of these games, perhaps. Lego Movie game and Lego Marvel Superheroes. They're both 40% off. Lego Movie game is $29.99. Lego Marvel Superheroes is $23.99. What about those ones? Do you think those ones are worth it?
I haven't played Lego Movie. I want to, but I don't have the money to afford nice things like that, so I can't buy it. Lego Marvel, great game, very great game. If you like superheroes,
It's okay.
if you don't like superheroes, then you're in the wrong place, because it's all superheroes. But great Lego game, tons of content. You know, so tons of characters. Humor. Deadpool, it's awesome.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think the Marvel one got fairly good reviews, and it's deeper than you'd think. I think if you're into Lego games, it's definitely worth a try. I think Clowns is on the other side though of this one. I think you like the Lego Movie better. Is that what it was?
Yeah, I do. I don't know why. For some reason, I just like it better.
Did you
Yeah.
beat the whole thing?
I did. Yep.
Was it long though? Did you find it to be long?
Well, as you progress in it, you unlock characters that could just
You just keep playing, and yeah, I
yeah,
gotcha.
just whip through it faster.
Oh, this is addressed to Assassin in the chat. Maverick says, "So you'd pay $60 for 60 minutes worth of gameplay?" Would you like to respond to that, Assassin?
No comment.
Nice, you're dope. Good job, Maverick. That was a good call out there, buddy. Oh my God.
Wait, for a demo, maybe they're not $60 for 60 minutes, but since Metal Gear's fucking a demo, then
Yeah, no, I know what you're trying to say. I don't know if I can say it better, but it's essentially a demo. It's $15 for a demo. I gotcha. Marvel, I may pick up sneakily. I don't know. I was trying to get it from the library and I can't find it. It's never in the library. It's always out. So $23.99. I might pick that one up. Lego Movie. I didn't even see the movie. Did you see the movie, Clowns?
The Lego Movie?
Yeah. Did you see the actual movie before playing the game?
Yeah, I did. I saw it with my daughter, and I mean, I liked it. I
Yeah.
thought it was pretty good. A lot better than I thought it was gonna be. I thought I was gonna fall asleep in it, but I made it through it.
Awesome. Um. So yeah, maybe that'll make it better if I. Well, I'll be more hyped to play it maybe if I saw the movie. But out of these three, I'm picking Lego Marvel.
Good choice.
Assassin. Clowns would say Lego Movie. I'm guessing. Definitely.
Hmm.
Chaos. Out of these three, which one are you picking? If you
Lego. I always like Lego games, man.
Yeah. Which
Which
one?
one?
Which Lego game in particular?
Oh, the Marvel. I like
Marvel,
Marvel too. So
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people have. I've seen a lot of people say that the Lego Movie one was the better of the two, but
eh,
I didn't see the movie, and there's like no hype for me to play it as much as there is for Marvel. I know more about Marvel, so that would be why. But
I know more about Marvel than I think the Lego movie. So
yeah, definitely.
See, I think the thing for me is that I think that in the Lego Movie there was more humor for me than in the Marvel one. I mean, the Marvel one, they were strict to their comic characters with their sense of humor, but the Lego Movie kind of stretched out further, and I just
Right.
thought it made it more intense for me. I mean, not like a Lego game could be truly intense, but it just added more depth for me, I guess you could say.
It's a good point. Very good point. Um, why am I echoing? Um, and Lego movies are supposed to be funny.
Yes.
Lego games, Lego movies, and Lego games. That's supposed to be funny. Um, see, I can't speak to the humor in the Marvel game, but I understand what you mean with the Lego movie game, and that's definitely a great point. Would you say it's funny, Assassin, the Lego Marvel game, or would you agree with Clowns that they stated their characters a lot?
I don't remember the game too much. I did pick it up. Crap. It was like 75% off on the PS4 one day, like when it first came out or something.
Mhm.
But I remember it being funny. But I mean, I beat the game and then not toss it to the side, but well, basically that's what I did. Sadly.
Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, yeah, the replay value. Unless you want to replay it as all the characters, like Clowns said about the unlocking the characters and stuff. Not much more replay value. So yeah, that's for Xbox One. Xbox 360. We're not going to go into like all the games that are on sale, but just know that it's all WB games. So like all the Lego movies are on deep discount. The Mortal Kombat games and the DLC, a lot of them are on discount. And they're pretty severe. They're pretty. I don't want to say severe. They're pretty big discounts. 50% and above for pretty much all the games. 50% or more of a discount. So The Witcher 2 is discounted. I know I saw a couple guys in Xbox Culture say that we're gonna check out Witcher 2 now that it's discounted. Injustice: Gods Among Us, and the DLC. Assassin loves Injustice, right?
No comment.
Yeah, you do. Don't even lie. Oh my gosh.
I had it on the PS4. It looked like PS2 graphics. Other than that, I just ran through it and just tossed it aside.
Mhm.
I
Gotcha.
got my money, $7 worth of it.
Yeah.
I paid for it
Yeah.
and just threw it aside.
But the big star, I think everyone will agree here, the big star of the discounts on the 360 would be the Arkham games. The Arkham games and the DLC are on sale. One of the Arkham games is 75% off. So they're probably like in the single digits of dollars at this point. I don't know the exact amount of money, but worth it for that price, guys, for the Arkham games.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Um, but yeah, that's the deal for deals with gold. No pun intended. I really didn't realize that I said that, but deals with gold. Ha ha. But I might go check out the Batman games. The problem is I have a library near me that you can get 360 games decently easily, so I could easily rent one for like 3 weeks, give it a try, and then return it. But I would be interested in getting the Batman stuff. on the 360. But let's go to the chat really quick. Turtle says the Lego Movie is the best of all three of those games, so he agrees with Clowns. So Clowns wins that for the chat battle. So yeah. All right, the last thing I think we're going to talk about before we wrap it up is the Plex app that was just released for Xbox One. So maybe Clowns can tell us a little more about it. I know Clowns knows a lot more about it than us. So tell us a little more about the Plex app.
Well, the Plex app, it's an interesting app. I mean, it's like a candy eye-coded, interface for your streaming from your Plex media server on your PC to your Xbox One. And of course, you need the Plex Pass if you want to be able to get all the channel apps that you have on your media server, which both have to be on the same local network to see your channel apps anyway. I mean, it just is awesome. That's all I can say is the way that it takes your media files and puts the interface on the Xbox One. You can actually see like the ratings of the whatever you're watching. You can see like the summary, things like that. It pulls data from multiple sources. Now, on the flip side of that, if you do have the Plex Media server on your PC, and right now you're in the Xbox One preview program for the dashboard, and you have the media player preview, what you could do is you can go to media player preview, and with your DLNA capabilities, you can now see your Plex Media server on your PC anyway, without interfacing with the actual app, which is kind of interesting, and I'm glad Microsoft went with that approach. But in that essence, it's no different than any other media server out there that you could use, like Xbox Media Center, things like that. But yeah, I mean, I love the actual app itself just because of the candy-coded interface.
Gotcha. Yeah. So basically, DLNA streaming. You can do this already, like Clown said, but essentially it's just really sugar coated, and you get all these summaries and stuff, and it's a nice unified way to get all this kind of content, right, Clowns?
Absolutely. I mean, it's just like looking at, let's say you go to Fandango or IMDb, wherever you go, it's just like looking at that, seeing the summary, seeing the ratings, seeing the reviews, like Rotten Tomatoes. It's just awesome
Yeah.
when it comes to that interface. Everybody loves that stuff.
So yeah, when I had Plex on the computer, I liked it. I actually liked it better than XBMC. For those who are familiar with that, and Clowns made mention of it, I liked Plex better. I liked how clean it was. But for me, $5 a month just to have it on my Xbox, I don't know. Sasson, what do you think of Plex?
I have it downloaded on my console. I haven't like gave it a full
Well, you
look.
can't. You can't even hook it up right now. If you don't have
No.
premium, if you didn't pay for it, unless you've been upgraded, then you can't look at it. It asks you to sync immediately when you download the app. It asks you to sync with your account, and if your account is not upgraded, like Clown said, you can't do anything with the app. So
Well, then they're not getting any of my monies.
Well, I thought right now with the preview period, you get like you get a trial period or
yeah,
whatever. I'm not sure, but
yeah, dude. I remember you definitely were saying that earlier, and I went into it and I still can't do it. Unless I'm just not knowing how to do it, because I go into the Plex app and it immediately asks me to sync it to my. It gives me like a 4-digit number code, and it tells me to go to plex.tv.pin. You put in the code, and it says Plex Pass Preview. It says that right there, like you're saying, Clowns. Plex Pass Preview. I put it in, and it doesn't work. It says, I'm sorry, like you're not upgraded, so you can't use it. And then nothing happens, so.
I'll have to look into that for you and get you an answer, because I thought there was like a little bit of a preview period as well.
Yeah.
I know it's coming to 360 also. When I checked,
Oh, cool.
it wasn't on the 360 yet, but it's supposed to be on there soon.
Very cool. Yeah. I mean, I think it's smart to get it on the consoles. Yeah, is it pricey in my opinion? I mean, you could always buy. They do it by like a half year, and I think it's like a half year and a year, and then lifetime. I think it is. There are multiple payment options. Let's just say that. So, and some of them come with discounts. I mean, the lifetime option is like $150.
And just to put this out there, like let's
Yeah.
say that you have a tablet or a cell phone, and you do get that lifetime pass or the Plex pass, however you do it, and you get it. So let's say you have a media server streaming at home with your stuff, and maybe you're at the airport, but you have internet connection. You can actually use your Plex pass on your tablet and your phone, connect to your media server, and still watch your files. So I think that's kind of interesting the way that they do it. Um, yeah, and I hope it lasts forever. It's a great alternative to other stuff out there.
Great point. Yeah, Plex with XBMC, it's free, but you have to put if you want it to be great like this, you have to put a lot of work into it. Basically, Plex, they've put a lot of work into it. It looks pretty. It's unified on all of your platforms. Everything I can think of has a Plex app. Even like Linux, I think has Plex. Like everything that I can think of has Plex. Um, so like Clown said, I mean, you get the Plex Pass. It's not just for the consoles. So your $5 goes towards everything. You know, you upgrade your account on every platform. So in that sense, it could be worth it if this is something that you use all the time. For me, just to dabble with it, I'd like there to be a trial period. And Clowns, I mean, what you're saying does make sense. There should be a trial period. But I even just tried to sign it again, and it said, "We're sorry, this application is currently only available for Plex Pass subscribers." So. That's what it
I'll get
said.
an answer for you on that.
Okay.
And while we're on this topic, I mean, like you mentioned, Xbox Media Center,
Yeah.
and there's a whole slew of them out there, like the PS3 media server. There's the Universal Media Server now, and Xbox Media Center actually changed their name to Kodi, Kodi, just so they wouldn't be confused with the Xbox brand. And I guess that was 2 months ago, 3 months ago that
Oh,
they
really?
changed
I
the
didn't
name.
even know that. Wow, interesting. Smart move on their part. I mean, they have brand recognition with that XBMC, but it's a smart move just to disassociate so they don't get screwed. Um, but you're right. I mean, there's a lot of alternatives out there, and Plex has lived on, even though it has charged money, and it there are a lot of them out there that you can do for free. But because it is so pretty, I mean, Clowns has a point when he says that it's worth paying to have it be pretty and have it be fully functional and take all the the nonsense out of it and make it convenient. So a lot of people will do that, but apparently the people in the chat disagree. Turtle says Plex will fail as long as it charges. Well, it hasn't failed yet, so um, is it as popular as the free ones? No, but you know it does have its place. That's the thing. I mean, it's not going to be the king, but it has its place. Turtle says, "Why would I pay to stream stuff to my Xbox when I can just hook up my HDMI cable to my TV and watch for free?" This is the thing, though. People do have dedicated servers in their house now. I mean, that's the thing. People do have a PC where they download all their movies and all their shows and stuff, and then they have multiple TVs in the house that have Plex enabled, or tablets, or what have you, or like Clown said at the airport. And by paying for it, they can watch their stuff off of that same computer that's just connected to the network. Right, Clowns? I mean, that's really
Yeah.
where the value is.
I mean, yeah, that's the value in it. Like Turtle could be, let's say taking a bus ride or a train ride somewhere, and there's Wi-Fi on the bus or Wi-Fi on the train. He could sit there and, not have to pay for their premium TV services. He could just hook up his, take out his cell phone, take out his tablet, take out like a portable gaming device that might have DLNA, anything like that. I mean, it's got so many capabilities. And also, another thing with Plex is that it natively now supports NAS servers. So if you have like an NAS server at home, and I mean that you just dedicate it to that with no interface, it can support that as well. So
Great
it's
point.
just something to look at. And you look at its competitors like Boxy. I mean, Boxy was around for a while. That came from open source, and everybody thought that was going to be like the end all be all because it had a candy coded interface. Something happened with Boxy. They went closed source, and then they tried going the route of like a Roku selling these little set top boxes,
Yep,
and
I
now
remember that.
they've been bought out by Samsung. So I have no idea what happened to them. That was the only real competitor that Plex had. And another thing with Plex is it's still, the same developers behind it. They haven't left it. And
Right.
I think that's dedication right there to their
Yep.
customers.
Yeah, you definitely gotta love a development team that is dedicated to the product and sticks with it, even through all the free competition. Could easily take you out, but um, you just have a product that works and has a space. Um, totally agree with you there, clowns. Turtle says, specifically to clowns, he says Boxy was actually useful though because it would gather every video around the web for a TV show in one place. Um, yeah, Plex does that, right? You can get Plex to do that. Oh yeah, clowns, you said that in the chat. Yeah, Plex does the same thing. So, yeah, I didn't even know Boxy got bought out by Samsung. I knew that they went closed source, but they got bought out by Samsung. For media stores, Samsung doesn't have like the best track record. Their apps on phones too for like app stores and their music services and stuff haven't gotten the best rap. So that might have been one of the reasons it saw its demise. But yeah, definitely, guys, go check this out. You know what it does say in the app now that I'm looking at it? It says, when I got that error message, it says, "Don't worry, though. We're working hard to have it ready for everyone soon." So maybe that means that there is going to be a preview. Oh, go ahead, Consul.
I did go to the forums the other day, because for me, the channel ads weren't loading the way they were supposed to be, but it's just a network issue in my house for some reason. The Xbox One can't be seen locally when an Xbox 360 is plugged in the router. I have no idea why. It's just the way the Fios router is working for me lately. However, there was mention in the forums that it wasn't working for everybody except for Plex pass holders right now. So it could be what they're fixing that you just mentioned.
Gotcha. Okay, so maybe it's going to take a couple days for the people to get the preview of it that don't have the pass, but definitely check it out because it is one of the better options, right? Well, it's probably the best option right now for this on the Xbox One. And I think it was smart for Microsoft to allow this on the console because there are a lot of dedicated Plex fans out there, and to have this advantage, I think it's pretty smart. But anything else about Plex, guys? Assassin, are you gonna use Plex?
Since I have to pay for it, no.
Are you gonna try it out? Well, you're not really the huge like store video movies on my computer kind of guy. You usually watch off like Netflix and stuff like that, right?
I don't currently have any type of Netflix, Hulu, or anything. I'm more of a
okay.
if I'll go to a family video or buy the movie or library or whatever and actually have a physical disc.
Okay, so this may be for you. I think you should give it a try. I think you should give it a try if and when it comes free for trial. But yeah, that's the Plex app.
And in Assassin's case, just to go back to it real quick, he could essentially use the media player from the Xbox preview, load that up, and have a Plex media server on his PC. And he can even use the free Plex channels on the PC in the media server.
That's true.
And watch stuff like news reports. He can watch IGN game trailers. I mean, they got all these plugin apps like that, so it's something he could do if he wanted to, and he doesn't need to get the Plex Pass right now to do that.
Right. Good points. Check it out if you are interested. This just came out this week, so go onto the App Store. Go check it out. But other than that, I think we are done for this week. Assassin's got a few things he wants to say really quick at the end of the show. Go ahead.
I made a couple clan thingamabobs, I guess, crew, platoons, whatever you want to call it. GTA, it's 4 guys and quarters. Same thing with Battlefield, platoons, 4 guys and quarters. Call of Duty, 4 guys with quarter, because it wouldn't fit the S.
Wow, really?
Yeah, so, and I wasn't going to put, remove a spacing, because I think I had to remove the spacings. So, it's 4 guys with quarter over there. And then any PlanetSide 2 fans, when PlanetSide 2 comes out for the PS4, I'll create one over there. Um, what else? I feel like that's it.
I feel like that was it too from when you mentioned it earlier. And apparently, if you're getting Advanced Warfare, then apparently the COD clans carry over, so that will be available right at launch for anyone who's interested in joining those. What were you gonna say, Chaos?
Oh, I was gonna tell everybody I'm running the raid this weekend multiple times. So if you still haven't completed a raid, hit me up.
All right, so Chaos will be doing the raid this weekend. Join the Destiny clan. As long as you say you're from the podcast, we will add you. Chaos is running that pretty well right now, so we can add you to our clan on there.
And just to say, Chaos is a very high level in Destiny. With his dedication, he's like level 29. He's probably gonna get to 30 soon. So if you are even 26 looking to be carried, a couple of you, he could probably help you out.
Right.
Yep. Just I have a few rules. Listen to me first, and just shut up.
Nice. That's what someone with the experience of Chaos can say. That kind of thing. You just gotta trust a guy like him on this
Just
kind of
trust
thing.
me, listen to me, and just do as you're told, and don't die. That's all I
And
ask.
don't die. I swear he will understand if you die a couple times. Don't be scared off. He will help
Yeah, I
you
mean,
out.
you're gonna die eventually in the raid. Everybody does. I do it. But if you just like, I'm just gonna go throw myself off a cliff.
Hey, you told me to go jump off a cliff,
I
and I'm
know. I
like, you
didn't mean
said
it
listen
literally,
to
though.
you, and I went right off the cliff.
Yeah, Assassin
Alright.
really jumped off the cliff. He thought it was his turn to jump.
Oh my god. Oh jeez. All right. So other than that, I think we're good. We got everything covered here. Thank you guys for being around. We had people here for the whole show. Yay! Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you very much. Appreciate the support. I swear next week I will have our email updated. We don't want to use that Gmail email too much anymore. We want to switch over to 4guys@4guyswithquarters.com for our email. So we'll have that changed on the background for you guys next week. On Twitter, we're at 4GWQ Podcast, so hit us up on there. The Jizzle says he's going to hit up Clowns on Xbox after the podcast. I don't know if Clowns will be there, but you can try it. Our names and stuff are under our videos, and you've been seeing them the entire podcast, so you can hit us up on those channels if you'd like. And also, we have YouTube. Four Guys with Quarters is our username on YouTube, so you can see past episodes, or if you miss an episode in the future, you can check it out after we finish here. All right. So other than that, I think we're done. See you guys later. We will be live next week. See you. Peace.
Later.
Bye.